Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Pan That Palette update. It's been a long time since my last update and I didn't think it had been that long, but when I was looking back I thought I'd already uploaded an update and I hadn't. So I think it's about 2 months since my last update, and what I will do is I'll insert a little clip of where I was last time now so you can see the progress. And here is where we are at now. So without looking back at the footage, the most noticeable one is going to be Natural Beauty because that's what I've been using the most. And then probably these two, which is Dreamer and Best Friend. The sort of next darkest brown and purple. And I mean, those are really the ones I've been focusing on, these three here. And I do feel like I'm making a lot of progress. I'm starting to think I might be able to finish all three of these up before the end of the year. 100% Natural Beauty because there's not too much left of that one. And these two I didn't think I'd be able to use up because they're so dark, but actually they're so powdery where they're quite old eyeshadows that I'm starting to think I'd be able to finish them off. So that's really good. As you can see, there's not a huge difference in the palette at the moment. Obviously, I'm only working with half the eyeshadows as it is because the other half were already used up. So there's not going to be a huge amount to update you on each time, but I thought I could show you a couple of things I've been doing to keep myself not too bored of using the same palette every single day. So last update I talked about how I combined this palette with the Natasha Denona Golden palette, and this time I want to talk about the lips that I've been pairing, because the great thing about this palette is it's so neutral that pretty much you can swap out the lip and the blush and everything and create a completely different look, and it stops you from getting too bored. So you've obviously got your browns and your grey and your black, which are obviously the most neutral, but even these purples you can get away with pairing what you want because they're not too blue toned purple, particularly these two. So for example, today I've got on my eyes Natural Beauty and was it Best Friend? Yeah, Natural Beauty and Best Friend. I'm going to pop on a little bit more of Natural Beauty just to emphasise the colour even more. And then I'm going to show you the lips that I've been pairing with this look. So the first like lippy I would pair with this eye is obviously a nude. What I've got on today is the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click in the shade Link in My Bio. So that is the colour on my lips. I'll swatch it as well. Just that very light brown, nudie, balmy texture. But I've also pulled out recently the e.l.f. Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen, and it doesn't have the shade on it, but I think if I remember rightly it's just peachy. And it is a very, very light peachy shade. And it is very tingly on the lips. And that just nudes it up even more. So that's option one. I then have the brown lip that I've been wearing in my most recent videos that you would have seen. The one I've been reaching for is Fenty Breadwinner, and it's one of their velvet liquid lipsticks, they're called. And I'll pop a bit on. And what I do is so pigmented that I just take a bit on my finger, which is, I know, quite weird, but and then I'll just buff it in. Because if I applied it straight from the doe foot, it would look crazy. on me. It's so pigmented, it goes so far. So that is the brown lip, and then you could even pop a brown gloss over if you wanted to. I prefer a matte look, but I do have this Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Hot Chocolate Heat, and this is super plumping as well. So let's just pop this on top just to show you what it looks like. I feel like adding the gloss makes it super late 90s, early noughties. So that is the brown option. And then the other one I've been wearing pretty much every other day is my red, my orangey red. So let's take this off. I would normally line, but seeing as I'm just quickly showing you. And I do just think there is something about an orangey red with a purple shadow. I just think they complement each other so well. That's why I've been reaching for this one probably the most. I love orange. But yeah, again, as I say, not a hugely exciting update, but I think I could probably try, no, there's no way I could get that used up by the next update. But I'm going to try and clear out this whole side of Natural Beauty before the next update, and then we'll see where we get with the others as well. But yeah, still really enjoying the palette, and we are pretty much in August now, so we've only got 4 months left of the year. And yeah, I think looking at it again, I don't think in 4 months I could get these used up. I could definitely get at least half the pan used up, and this one I could definitely finish. So let's see how we get on over the next few weeks. And if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please do let me know in the comments if you're panning a palette and which one, if you haven't told me already. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye! My lips are burning.